The Gothic or Sauron pack is out now in Valhalla, and yes, it's extremely powerful. So I will share a cool build I created with this set, showcase the new cosmetic items that were added, and talk about some other things as well. So a like on the video would of course really help me out. And let's go. Anirudh, and I hope I pronounced it right, won a previous giveaway as I already announced, and he got the Gothic pack with a new mount. And there's a small chance that you win, but it's like a way for me to give something away so you don't have to pay for it yourself. You can enter my current weekly giveaway for 2,300 credits via the link in the pinned comment, and these giveaways are for subscribers of the channel only. Good luck. I will go over the new settlement and naval items in a moment, but first let's immediately take a look at the armor set that of course looks awesome. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, so running around in a Nazgul Sauron style armor is great. And the arms hint at the Lord of the Rings influence, aside from a finger which bears marks of a burning ring. Okay, I see what you did there. This is my favorite wolf mount right now. It really fits the set as well. I only think the bird is just not that exciting. But apart from that, it looks awesome. And as I already said, it's really strong as well, especially in combination with the weapons. So the set is all about getting health back. 20% after a kill with a 10-second cooldown. And you can kill enemies really rapidly, as you see. And I will share how in a moment. You also get extra armor, by the way, after each kill when wearing the full set. But yeah, this does mean that when the full armor set arrives at Reda, and I will of course keep you up to date here, that already getting 2 pieces for that restore health perk will be great. Although when the weapons both arrive at Reda, you totally want to spend your opal. The Sinner's Skull, namely, increases attack for 10 seconds every time health is restored. And in those 10 seconds, you can get new stacks up to 4, and then you can get 40 extra attack for 10 seconds. Which is like the highest attack buff, I think, on any item. And you can get it relatively easy. Like if you got the major rune from the Copis dagger that gives you a low amount of health for each critical hit, they can get the full perk from this weapon above your health, as you see right here, in no time. Like, it will be full before you know it. The only downside is that you only heal yourself, of course, when you are not full health. So it's actually smart to let yourself get hit first before you engage and then go crazy. All the footage in my videos is, by the way, from the very hard difficulty, where enemies of course hit harder. So having some damage reduction runes on the armor pieces will be super helpful to absorb some damage, after which you can heal that very easily back again. And you of course already heal yourself with the grit skill, that is, as I noted before, one of the best skills in the game. So after being hit, hitting that same enemy already lets you build up that perk from this flail weapon. Using fire is super smart because grit can also trigger on fire damage over time on the same enemy, so you get health back more easily. Of course, eating food will let you build up the extra attack from the flail, but you can also trigger it with this new shield. And I already predicted this a while back, but this Broken Wings shield is really the best shield in the game right now, because on a block, or parry works actually as well, you have this insane health over time perk appear above your health for 20 seconds, and then every 5 seconds, so the moment the perk triggers. And then 3 more times, you will get a 5% health back, I think it's something like that. And this will then count towards the attack buff from the flail every time, which of course insane. If you then also put the restore some health on a parry major rune on this shield, and then you really once again got the best shield in the game. And you by the way see the speed runes here on the shield, but also on the 2 other weapons, because the flail is pretty slow overall, so enhancing that via perks and runes will let you kill enemies insanely fast, and also has more chance for crits to appear that then give you health back. Like this build right now is an insane powerhouse, but you can go even more offensive as well and then rock a second flail in the offhand. Yeah, sure, you don't have the health over time from the shield, but you likely won't need it because you will just blaze through the enemy's defenses. And by the way, we'll talk about another really cool build that you can like easily make with items that you can earn in the game, also based on 2 flails. You're not ready for it, so look forward to that in a future video. video. And every new item pack, Ubisoft also adds new settlements, naval items, and tattoos in the same style. And the tattoos look pretty cool. Although the face tattoo is kind of scary. Like, I don't want to meet Eivor in a dark alley with this tattoo. No, but you actually got some, like, tattoos on your fingers. And the back tattoo is this awesome drawing. I really like it. The settlement items are massive, by the way. We got this stone statue of a gargoyle. Another statue of a soldier dealing the finishing blow. Also quite large. A sacrificial totem that looks pretty cool thanks to the skull. And again, it's quite big, but nothing beats the freaking watchtower you can now put in your settlement. You cannot climb it, sadly. That would have been cool. But yeah, it is totally the biggest structure we can put on these random spots in our settlement so far. These packs also come with a tree skin, and this one has multiple corpses around the tree, including the one that you also have to interact with before a Daughters of Lyrien encounter. Like, compared to the other major trees that you can put in your settlement, this one totally has the most detail. Like, I still think it's not worth it to spend opal on settlement items. Although I gotta say, the settlement items from the Gothic pack are pretty cool. We also got new naval items. We once again see that statue, but then as a figurehead for on our ship. And now we can way better see that this other person is actually trying to climb up. And that makes sense looking at the name Ferryman of the Dead. We got a tower as the tail of our ship, which is quite cool. And I also dig the black-white ship design. Like, it's bright while the rest of the pack is super dark. So, we'll totally keep an eye out and report back when these items appear at Reda. Might be worth your opal when the time comes. Of course, subscribe for way more Valhalla content if you haven't already. A like on the video would really help me out. And you can check out my big update video on everything that Ubisoft changed with the update. There are, of course, still many secret changes that we'll touch on very soon. So you can watch that video by clicking the bubble that appears, or you can watch it after we, of course, do the end of the video bit, where we look at screenshots that you send us via the hashtag Valhalla Raptor on Twitter. You don't have to tag me at JorRaptor, by the way. Only use the hashtag, it's already enough. Or you can share your pictures via the dedicated Discord channel. A link to my Discord is in the video description. But our first picture, Joyce, is from Twitter, right?
Yes, that is right. First up, let's dive into the adventure with Ruin. And I think this is your favorite mount in the game, right? The Allsfender.
Yes, and it's also the best mount in the game. Because you can fly, no fall damage. Pretty nice.
No fall damage. No, but hopefully this is the case as well in this picture. Love how the horse is placed just between the icicles and the waterfall on the right, giving a real winter wonderland feel, which the Allsfender could really fly.
Yeah, I wish that too, but I don't know. That would kind of like be maybe a little bit too over the top.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Great shot nonetheless. Next up, we got Atlas V, who went into animal territory here with this shot of 2 wild boars ready to fight. They look like the ones you can fight in the mythical worlds, and I had no idea their eyes glow. This is a really cool effect.
Yeah, I think these animals are from Jotunheim, if I'm not mistaken, and I want to fight them again, but there's like no real reason to go back to these worlds, sadly.
They should definitely add some sort of fighting ring.
Yeah,
right?
That would be cool. Arena.
Yes, Arena. And finally, we have some love for our bird companion here, with Dratzabar taking this wonderful shot of Sunan flying into the sun, combined with the winter wonderland of Norway and the way the light shines on the skin and the ocean. This is a really beautiful picture.
Yes, I totally agree. And it's awesome that people like kind of switch it up. That we had like a sort of, you already said it before the recording, an animal team here. So I'm curious which pictures you will select next time. And of course, for people who don't know, Joyce, really good with the photo mode herself, so that's why I asked her to pick all these shots. Subscribe for way more Valhalla content, of course. We will speak to you in the next video, and goodbye.
Goodbye!